Hey guys, I've got an extra special gift for you this time. I've got an amazing co-star with me, the Black Critic Guy, and we're here to talk about our top 10 most anticipated films of 2013. Hey guys, you're watching episode 9 of That Is My Take. Like I said, I've got the Black Critic Guy here with me, and we're going to talk about our top 10 most anticipated films for the new year. As always, if you like what you see in this video, you can subscribe to both of our channels, you can follow both of us on Twitter, you can like us on Facebook, all of those links are down below.
Now before we start the list, like I mentioned earlier, there are so many great films coming out this year that choosing just 10 was not enough for us, and that's why we have some honorable mentions, and I'm gonna read them to you right now. White House Down, Grown Ups 2, Turbo, Red 2, Carrie, Ender's Game, Thor the Dark World, Saving Mr. Banks, Frozen, Evil Dead, The Hunger Games 2, Catching Fire, and The Wolverine, and also my favorite, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. And now, kicking off the list with number 10, we actually have a tie. I chose Iron Man 3. The minute that I saw this trailer, I was stoked. I was ready to see it. It's the follow-up to the Avengers, and it really puts Iron Man in this really vulnerable situation where his back is turned, he got nowhere to go, and I'm just excited to see what direction Marvel's gonna take after the mega hit that the Avengers was. How they're gonna take care of phase 2, and kicking it off with Iron Man 3. It looks really exciting. I'm stoked to see it. All the actors are coming back. All of them look really great, and I can't wait to see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man once again. And now let's find out what That Is My Take's number 10 is.
The second movie that tied for number 10 for us on our list is Monsters University, and I just had to stand by this pick because I feel at least that it could be a very, very interesting thing to watch the prequel to Monsters, Inc. and watch how they learn to scare people. I do think that a sequel would have been a little bit better, that's why it's so low on the list. But I am very excited to see it because Monsters, Inc. was one of my all-time favorite animated movies, and I am so excited to see what they can do with a prequel to the amazing Monsters, Inc.
Number 9 on our list is Man of Steel. Of course this would be on our list. How would we not be excited about a Superman film directed by one of the coolest visual directors right now, Zack Snyder, and produced by the man who brought us The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, Inception, The Prestige, and Memento. This has awesomeness written all over it, and I really liked how the story is a more humanizing story of Superman. It's not like, oh, I'm the fantastical Mr. Superman, I'm gonna fly and save the day. No, it's more down to earth. It seems more humanizing, so I would love to see the direction that they're gonna take with this film, and I'm just all sorts of excited.
Alright, let's keep this list right on going with our number 8 pick, and number 8 is Great Gatsby, and I am very excited for this movie. I would say that because I am such a big fan of the book, I might be a little biased here, but I think that Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire can make an amazing team, and having seen the trailer a bunch of times, I did have to put it on our top 10 list because I know that I'm going to be there opening night and just screaming my head off because I am so excited for this film. Not as excited as some of the other ones, but like I said, I'm really excited for this film, and I cannot wait to review it when it comes out.
Number 7 on our list is the first comedy of the list, and that is This Is the End. The minute that I saw this trailer, and I know I keep saying the minute that I saw, but it's true. The minute that I saw this trailer, I was sold. I mean, it's not like they're playing different roles or they have to pretend to be somebody else. They're literally playing themselves and how they would react in a zombie apocalypse situation. And in that, I thought that was a brilliant idea. Just to play themselves in a zombie apocalypse, get all their friends together, and make a funny movie. I'm sold right off the bat. In the opening scene with Danny McBride, that's the funniest Danny McBride has ever been in his life. He's been funny now and then, but he's always the same old Danny. But in this one, he was funny, so I'm excited to see it now, and that is why it is number 7.
Next up on our list, we have Kick-Ass 2. Now, just hearing those words enough got me excited, but that was before I saw that they're bringing back everyone from the first one, and I mean everyone, including Nicolas Cage. I'm guessing that it's going to be a flashback scene, but I just can't wait. I fell in love with the girl who plays Hit Girl in this movie, whose name I can never pronounce, and I'm just so excited that they're bringing her back, and I think that the premise for this movie is incredible. I think that it's going to honor the first one, and it's going to be almost even better than the first one, unlike most sequels. and I am just so excited to see this movie, and that is why it is number 6 on our top 10 list. And that rhymed.
Oh, come on, buddy, you know her name. It's Chloe Grace Moretz, and yes, she kicks ass as Hit Girl, and I cannot wait to see her in Kick-Ass 2. She is my favorite character. And speaking of sequels, our number 5 choice is Insidious Chapter 2. Now, I was actually pretty shocked that they were making a sequel to this movie, although the ending to the first one did leave it open-ended to where they could continue the story. I just didn't think they would make a sequel because it would feel more like a cash grab than a legitimate thing. But the reason that I really am excited to see this is because the original crew is coming back, the guys who made Saw and the guy who produced Paranormal Activity, who cares about that? But the guys who directed and wrote Saw, they were the reasons why I really wanted to go see Insidious. And Insidious was the first movie in a long time that legitimately scared me in the theater. Like, I was closing my eyes and freaking out. So I'm hoping that they will bring more scares in Insidious Chapter 2, and I cannot wait to see what they're gonna bring to the table.
We're getting high on the list now with number 4, and at number 4 we have a movie that actually comes out next month, but considering that next month is a part of 2013, I did have to put this on the list, and I'm so excited to see it. It looks hysterical. And at number 4 we have Identity Thief, starring Jason Bateman. Oh my god, this movie, the trailer every time makes me laugh. I can't wait to see it in theaters. I'm so nervous that it's not going to be as funny, and the trailer might have given it all away. But I'm so excited. I hope that's not the case because, like I said, I'm extremely excited for this movie, and I can't wait to see it, and that is why it's number 4 on our list.
Oh, that Jason Bateman's gonna have one hell of a year now that Arrested Development is back, thank God. But enough of getting sidetracked, let's continue on the list with number 3, Pacific Rim. I'm so excited for this movie, you got no idea. The minute that I heard that they were making a mecha movie where giant robots are fighting monsters, I was like, I gotta see that. Then I saw the trailer and I was sold. I said, yep, I want to see this. You got Guillermo del Toro directing, Idris Elba is in the movie, and the voice of GLaDOS is in the movie. Though they said they're gonna change that, which kind of brought a tear to my eye because I would have loved to hear GLaDOS in that movie. It would have been awesome. But this movie just looks like all sorts of kick-ass, and I cannot wait to see it this summer. And hopefully, there will be cake.
We're almost at number 1, but first we've got to go through number 2. And at number 2 on our list, we have 42. See what I did there? Never realized it, not on purpose, just realized that now. But in all seriousness, 42 looks absolutely amazing. Since the first time I've seen the trailer, it's had me sold, and I must have seen it 10 times since. It just looks absolutely amazing, especially aesthetically. I feel like the cinematography in this movie looks absolutely amazing, at least based on the trailer. It looks like we're going to have a realistic feeling that we are back in that time period. And what I really appreciate about what I've seen in the trailers is that I'm not the biggest sports fan, and I wasn't alive when Jackie Robinson was, came into the major leagues, but I'm very excited to see because I did not know how much racism there actually was centered around Jackie Robinson joining the major leagues. I've only heard really the glitzed up story that is told, post Jackie Robinson and now that major leagues is integrated and everyone's allowed to play. But I appreciate the fact that they are telling the true story as opposed to that glitzed up one. I'm very excited for this. I think that it's going to be a great movie. I've loved everything that's said in the trailer, and I just love this feeling of knowing how much danger there was centered around Jackie Robinson and how many people actually feared for his life after joining the major leagues. So, I'm really excited for this movie, and it's not at number 1, but it's a very close second. Very excited for this movie. And now, the be-all, end-all, our number 1 most anticipated film for 2013 is Anchorman, The Legend Continues, and all I have to say about this movie is that escalated quickly. But in all seriousness, I'm so excited for this movie. I feel like Will Ferrell is going to treat this sequel with the most amount of care possible.
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy is my all-time favorite. This was Will Ferrell at his height, at his peak, and everything just worked for this movie. The humor was spot on, it had a great ensemble cast, the story was riveting and captivating, everything worked for this film. And when I heard that they were making a sequel, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical because I was thinking to myself, man, Will Ferrell has not had a big hit since Talladega Nights. That was almost like 7 years ago. So would this film be more of a cash grab so that he can make easy money and make an easy hit? but I feel like he wouldn't really make a sequel, being his first sequel that he's ever made, unless he really felt like he had something to tell, like he had a story, he was ready, he was dedicated, he was putting 110%, so I feel like that's what he's really presenting here.
This is going to be one of those sequels that I almost can guarantee won't ruin the original, because I feel like Will Ferrell almost treasures that movie so much that he wouldn't want to ruin it by creating a bad sequel, and he knows what he's doing, and he wouldn't have risked it if he didn't have the cast to pull it off. And I have no sense of fear for this movie. I am so excited for it. That's why it's at number 1. I honestly can't even picture this movie having anything wrong with it. I feel like Will Ferrell is going to treat it with the utmost of respect, and I'm such a big fan of Anchorman, the original, so I have to say, I'm so excited for this movie, and I honestly just can't wait to review it, because I'm probably going to give it an A+, because I know, like I said, Will Ferrell is going to treat it so right, and he's going to do it by the books, and he's just going to be, it's going to be amazing. He's going to be just as funny in this. I have nothing but the highest of expectations for this movie, and that is why it's at number 1 on our list. And now, all that being said, that is our take on what movies deserve the right to be on our top 10 list for the most anticipated films of the coming year. I just want to send a the hugest thank you ever to the Black Critic Guy for asking me to do this with him. I can't even believe that someone like him would want to work with someone like me, but it's just so amazing to have him ask me to do this. He's such a great reviewer.
I just want to give a big, huge thank you to That Is My Take. He is an awesome guy. He makes kick-ass reviews. He's very entertaining. He's just a sweet guy, and I really enjoyed him, and I hope we can continue this partnership and we could do more videos together in the coming future.
Please, if you're not subscribed to him, go check him out right now, because I have just the most amount of respect possible for this guy, and I know that you will not be disappointed. So, like I said, that is our take on the top 10 list for 2013. If you liked what you saw in this video, please subscribe to both of our channels, give this video a thumbs up, and leave us a comment below. What did you think of our list? Did you expect a different movie? Let us know what movies you're excited for next year, because we want to know what movies are coming out. So, all that being said, just like I said, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, because there are more videos coming out soon, and we will be back. Thanks for watching, guys.